body, baby, show me.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. So I originally had another video planned for today's slot, I guess you could say, and it was redoing my backup camera, because if you guys remember the original install, my dad broke the original camera. He cracked it by complete accident, and I wanted to, I did a video kind of just walking through the process, getting irritated at the fact that my dad had it in such a wacky spot. It made it very hard to take the nut off, and I had to cut the stock wiring for the original camera. I didn't have to for the replacement, but I had to beat the living crap out of the original camera to get it out, and having to retie up the wiring and all that stuff. It was a mess, but I got it done, and I just realized the video was gonna be really boring. It's bad when the creator thinks it's boring and doesn't want to upload it. So I'm gonna shove that video off, act like it didn't happen. The camera is in though, and I'll probably highlight it in a different video. I believe I did actually, because I filmed what was supposed to be originally today's upload and Wednesday's upload. But that's regardless what this video is about. So I've been thinking about this for a while now, for about 2 years, and I've been thinking about rebranding the channel. I know this might come as a shock to a lot of you guys. I literally just did a video about several months ago about why I kept this channel name, or it may have been this, or no, I did Where Did Roast Tires Come From? I did Why I Kept Roast Tires like several years ago. And, it's been a thought in my mind for, like I said, since 2017. I'll give you guys a backstory on that. If you guys remember, in August of 2017, they introduced the demonetization, and about 80% of my videos at the time, because this was back when I was monetizing, and let me guys know, since due to the new requirements, I don't monetize anymore. I got hit. About 80% of my videos got demonetized, which was what was surprising. I guess the only things I could really say was the songs I had that dropped the F-bomb every 2 seconds. Which I don't really use anymore. I don't really use a lot of that kind of rap music I was using in the background of videos that dropped F-bombs and stuff like that. I use a lot of copyright-free stuff, DJ Quads, NCS, stuff like that now. But back then I was using a lot of rap music I'd find on SoundCloud that was available for download, because you can do that. If pretty much 90% of the time if a song is available for download on SoundCloud, it's not copyrighted. So, fun fact of the day, that's where I get the majority of my background music from. But regardless of all that, they took down about 80% of my video. Demonetized 80% of my videos, and so I moved to Twitch and tried to be one of the very pioneer auto vlogging on Twitch with the channel name Underground Cars. And that was originally what I was thinking about rebranding Roast Tires to. I developed logos and stuff already. I was ready to go to make the transition to Underground Cars on YouTube, but I didn't. I just made that a Twitch thing. And I ran that for about 2 weeks. Only uploaded 2 or 3 videos to that channel. One with a really cringy intro video, which I believe I may have deleted. I'd have to go back and look. Hayden wants to see really bad apparently, because I wore this really, really obnoxious hat in the video, and it just made me look horrible. And Michael wouldn't stop laughing at me, but that's regardless of the point. So I had the whole, I was ready to go to make that transition from Roast Tires to Underground Cars back in 2017. And I didn't. I came back and started uploading on YouTube again after about 2 or 3 weeks, because then my videos all got cleared for whatever reason. I came back and all of a sudden they were all green again. And then I came back, I monetized for a little while longer, and then the new guidelines hit, which is when I got screwed and lost all of my monetization. I lost the ability to stream from the iPhone, which is what I use to record everything, fun fact of the day. Which I love doing. I love doing those walking around live streams, being able to celebrate, just do stuff at car events like that in live stream. Or we would do prepping for Caffeine and Octane streams, where we would live stream us washing one of the cars and getting it ready for Caffeine and Octane, just cutting up in general. But that's again besides all this. But I came back and I shelved that, because then I started to dislike that name, Underground Cars. It was an obvious reference to, underground racing, nighttime car meets and, running from the police, running it on 4-lane roads at night, which I never did any of that, which is also why I've been thinking about rebranding the channel, because I never have done a burnout video in my life. And, I always get messed with about that. I even had the nurse, when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, she was asking about my YouTube channel. I was like, yeah, the channel's called Roast Tires. And I was like, she asked about it, and I was like, yeah, it's it's metaphor for doing a burnout. And she's like, have you ever done a video before on that? I was like, no, I have not. And she was like, well, you better get to it. I literally had a nurse instigate me to do a burnout, and I still didn't do it. And I had originally planned to do like this crazy video for the 4th of July, and have like a big American flag out the front window, just lighting them up, light it up because I have open diff. But anyway, that's all besides that, and part of it at the time, the reason, like, where roast tires came from, I already did a video on that, but also it was a very rushed moment. I was like, I don't want to be called Gearhead Gamer anymore. I want to do something that's more car related, because this is when I was transitioning from a car / gaming YouTuber to a full-fledged auto vlogger. So I was like, roast tires, burnouts, cool, there we go. So it was a very rushed thing, and the reason why I've stuck with it this long, there's multiple reasons why. Part of it is I feel like it's stuck. I feel like it was too late, and that it's a name that's become recognized by all of you guys. I've got recognized at events with it. I've got shirts. I've got shirts made. Me and Hayden both have one-off roast tire shirts that we both planned on wearing to Import Alliance. I wore mine. Hayden wore his S2000 shirt that I bought him for his birthday last year. Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that buys French shirts for some reason. I bought Michael a Dodge hoodie for Christmas too. That's, again, besides everything. Me and Hayden have special, like, one-off roast tire shirts, and you guys have seen me wear mine in several videos. Hayden's kind of just boxed up somewhere because out of fear of being confused for me in public. So yeah, I've got a silver one, he's got a black one, and yeah, I mean, we have the shirts, we have the stickers. You guys who've seen my truck recently at events, guys who've been to Boosted, you guys who've been to the Garage Me, maybe they probably didn't see it then, or Caffeine and Octane. I have these like diamond plate chrome stickers in the back of my truck now with my Instagram and my YouTube, which will obviously, if I do rebrand the channel, will be taken off and replaced with whatever the channel's name will be. Again, part of it as well has been, my grandmother, before she passed away, loved that channel name. She thought it was the coolest thing ever. She thought Roast Tires was the coolest thing ever for a channel name. And I feel like now, just thinking about it, she supported the channel in a sense of, she was like, oh, that's cool. Like, what kind of videos are you doing? But not to the point of, like, like a manager perspective. She wasn't, like, running the channel or anything. And, even though, I'm very sentimental. I'm very sentimental about everything. It's why I have a lot of stuff still. That's why, I have a lot of, like, the plush toys I have as kids still. I'm very sentimental. So, that's part of why I've kept the name this long as well. My grandmother loved the channel name, and I didn't want to change it because, she passed away. But I, came to realize, I was like, she probably wouldn't even really be upset if she was still alive that I changed the channel name. So, pretty much, I guess the point is what do you guys think that I should keep this channel name going if I don't like it? Because it's what y'all are used to seeing. Or do you guys think, you can change it up? Because I've been wanting to change it up for a while. Like I said, it's been 2 years, and I've been wanting to change the channel name. And my idea is I want it to be more of a like Atlanta car culture theme. I've got like crazy tons of video ideas that I want to shoot in that style to replace my old car reviews I used to do, because the car review YouTube thing is so oversaturated now. I mean, there's tons of YouTubers doing it. I mean, that Dude in Blue like Sob Kyle kind of kicked off car reviews on YouTube, and then it kind of grew. I mean, there's like some channels that are dedicated to just car reviews, not even like vlogs or anything like that. And some channels are just starting like car review. I'm done with them because of the fact that it's such an oversaturated market, and I just don't want to do it anymore. It's so oversaturated as a market in YouTube. But I want to do, like, interview style videos where I have the owner of the car talk about their car, what got them into cars, stuff of that nature. And kind of like Gears and Gasoline, but more, I guess, personable than Gears and Gasoline. Obviously the friend group will be the first people on there. Hayden and Michael and Marshall and all those guys will be very quickly on. And, it'll be very just personable. And of course, I do want to work on cinematics. That's something I do plan on working on a lot more with the channel, because I'm so amateur hour with cinematics and stuff. I want to learn, and I have a stabilizer I can learn with and everything. I just haven't taken the time to go and shoot cinematic shots. Also, I mean, I still gonna do vlogs of the truck, obviously, because it is the build for the channel. and it'll be pretty much like nothing ever happened, but I will be adopting a new style of vlog for videos that are not like based on, you know, doing a mod on the truck. They'll be more of a day in the lifestyle video where I'll start in the morning. I'll, you know, take you guys throughout my day, kind of what I'm doing that day, you know, just kind of just everything. And, you know, closing out and back where I started and be like, oh, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video, blah, blah, blah. Very similar to what Street Speed 717 does. You know, me and my friend Hayden were talking about, me and Hayden talking about it last night. He kind of has like a four phases to his videos. Intro, meat and potatoes, merch plug, closing. And, you know, merch plug isn't guaranteed for every video, but you guys get what I mean. And kind of want to take that kind of idea, you know, obviously without the merch plug because I don't have merch, and kind of just run with it, you know, kind of do a very similar style. Obviously, won't be as entertaining as Street Speed is, but you know, it's pretty much direct inspiration from it. And of course, I will still do cinematics. I will still do when I start learning how to do cinematics. I'll probably, you know, put them in videos. Obviously, my intros will all be cinematic, as well as covering car events. And you know, of course, modding the truck is going to still be a huge part of the channel. Of course, topic videos like the GT500 markups, the C8 videos, all that stuff will be the same as they've always been. You know, I'll be in the office talking about it, whatever. But I want to do more special content that you'd only find here. So, I mean, the channel ideas I've been like, for example, one of the ones I came up with is just pretty much almost a straight rip-off of Street Speed's channel name is 404 Car Culture. 404 is one of 3 area codes that goes throughout Metro Atlanta. And I wanted to do something centered around Atlanta, of course, and Atlanta car culture. So a better way to do it than include the area codes from Atlanta, or specifically 404. Obviously there's like, I have 3 different ideas involving that. I could also swap it in with one of the different area codes, 470 or 678. If you guys have any cool ideas what I should do with that, or just, you know, just in general, I want it to be less cringy of a name, because I feel like Roast Tires is a pretty cringy name, let's be honest. And just kind of like a more professional name. I originally just thought about just changing it to my first and last name, but I was just like, and the username's kind of cool, I want to keep that going. My personal channel, my RT2 probably will take the personal name though. So yeah, I'm gonna run a poll on Instagram as well, but this video is gonna go out before that. So if you guys have any cool ideas for what the channel should be rebranded, or do you guys think I shouldn't do it? Do you guys think that I should stick with Roast Tires through the long haul, even though that I'm kind of just over the name? Do you guys think I should change it up, or do you guys think I should keep the name? But anyway, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the video, and y'all have a good one.